like if I'm listening to this, I'm hearing about you from the first time. Can y'all run that down for me? Like getting very specific, like what you can do for somebody. So, I own a small business in D'Iberville, and I'm like overwhelmed with the internet and Facebook and .coms and shit. Like, what can you do for me?
So website design is kind of like our first step. Like a lot of people want us to mess with their website. Business photography. Now I'll implore to the audience, business photography is very important. If you go to your website or even if your social media, cell phones are good. Cell phones are great these days.
Yep.
For a headshot, no, it's not good for a headshot. Okay.
Correct.
Just get that through your head. Photography is very important, especially on a website, because it builds trust. I always tell people when I build a website, and they're like, I don't want photos of us on there. I'm like, I'm literally building your brand. When people go to their website, they want to see who they're dealing with.
Right.
They want to see your name. They want to learn about you. What are your credentials? Like that kind of stuff. So I always tell them it's very, very important to do photography when you're building a website, because your website's only as aesthetically pleasing as your photos. So we do business photography. We do graphic design, so logos or just templates of like, hey, I'm a realtor and I just sold a home. I need a template to say home sold, stuff like that.
So that's quick. That's bang, quick, bang. That's quick and easy, right?
Flyers, fishing tournaments, stuff like that.
All that stuff.
Just for that, what do I do? I'm like, hey, Jesse, I sold a home on Tuesday, or I'm going to sell it next Tuesday. Can you have your guy there Tuesday at 5? Is that how that works? Like literally?
Oh yeah.
Take the photo and then you'll post produce it. Or
Ariel and Paige, they do a lot of like house photography, stuff like that. And then also like grabbing the culture. So like we worked for an engineer for a little while, and an engineering job, like it was drone heavy. So like they would do a project, I would have the drone, I would take some photos, and I would like do some video stuff for them. But like, also in the office, I want to see and I didn't know this CAD system, it's CAD.
Yes.
So a CAD system, and it was like showing this guy working on this stuff, and I was like amazed by just all the geometry that he was working with. And I was like, wow,
this is awesome.
I was like, we need to capture that and put it on Facebook. So Paige took a picture of it, we put it on Facebook. It got it got a good bit of lights, but then I saw that picture and I was like, hey, that's going to be great for a website. It looks really professional. Mm-hmm. And if you go to Overstreet Engineering or overstreeteng.com, that was it's an engineering firm in Biloxi. Beautiful website. We capture them having like a meeting and stuff like that. But what I'm saying, it's kind of like y'all's. If you look at the website, you'll be like, oh, I see their approach.
Yeah.
Capturing the natural. If you can stay away from stock photography.
Oh yes.
Stay away from it. Get a photographer. It's worth every penny.
And that's what we need to do with our merchandise. Our merchandise are
that's the next step for y'all.
Correct.
So